Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We dive deep into fascinating stories from the world of collectibles and numismatics, especially when they take unexpected and astonishing turns that capture the imagination. Today, we take a closer look at an extraordinary tale that originated from the US Mint in 2009, where a single 1-cent coin, also known as a penny, became a symbol of rarity and excessive value due to a series of significant errors and mistakes that occurred during its production. This particular penny, which is worth far more than its face value of 1 cent, has been valued at an eye-popping $148 million, a sum that quite literally makes one marvel at the world of currency collection, the randomness of error, and how such imperfections can sometimes create items of immense desirability. To understand how this simple piece of copper became a cornerstone of numismatic interest, we need to delve into the specifics of its minting process and recognize the aspects that contributed to its staggering price tag. In the numismatic realm, the significance of errors in coin production cannot be overstated. It is fascinating how something intended to be mundane, like a penny, can transform into a highly sought-after collectible due to something going awry during its creation. The 2009 penny we are discussing has become infamous for its unique set of errors, a fascinating combination of minting mistakes that make it not only historically important but also phenomenally valuable. During the minting of coins, quality control is expected to catch any flaws, but sometimes, due to a perfect storm of circumstances, these flaws slip through the cracks, and the result can be an item that attracts collectors and investors alike, all eager to get their hands on a piece of numismatic history. In the case of the 2009 penny, several factors played a role that led to its unprecedented valuation. First, it features major production errors that include improper die alignment, resulting in the coin being stamped in a way that is not typical for standard pennies, producing fascinating and unusual characteristics that immediately catch the eye. Collectors are often on the lookout for coins that are not only rare but that tell a story through their anomalies, and this penny does just that. The errors on the 2009 1-cent coin include what numismatists refer to as double strikes, where the same coin is struck multiple times during the minting process, producing a clear doubling of certain features, and it is this flawed production that lends an element of intrigue and excitement to the penny's allure. In addition to double strikes, the 2009 penny features varied mint marks, which can lead to individual coins having unique identifiers. A penny might have been produced in Philadelphia, for example, or in Denver, and these nuances significantly affect its collectability and value among enthusiasts. The errors that can occur are as fascinating as they are complex. They can range from misaligned designs, uneven surfaces, and even unexpected materials being used during the minting process, each adding a layer of excitement and potential worth to the mundane penny. Normally, pennies are struck with utter precision, representing not only their value but also the craftsmanship and quality control upheld by the US Mint, so when pieces like the 2009 penny slip through the radar, they highlight just how erratic and unpredictable the coin production process can be. For collectors, an object like this is a gem. Not only does it possess historical importance, but the gradual discovery of its errors also creates a narrative that enhances its desirability, reminiscent of rare manuscripts or famous paintings that come with their own tales of human error and triumph. To think that a single penny could hold such weight, both literally and figuratively, is stirring, and it propels one to consider the real value of collectibles. The world of coin collecting is steeped in stories that weave together human creativity, ingenuity, and the human tendency to strive for perfection while being marred by unfortunate accidents. Collectors are often captivated by the chase, the thrill of finding these elusive pennies with their quirks, and each discovery yields a rush of excitement, akin to discovering buried treasure that speaks to the journey of its creation, elevating its status in the hierarchy of collectibles. The valuation of $148 million for such a common object highlights the fascinating dichotomy between face value and intrinsic value in numismatics, illustrating a broader principle whereby imperfections transform regular objects into highly desirable collectibles. This penny is not merely a piece of currency, it embodies a moment in history where something went wrong, yet it paved the way into the hearts of collectors who appreciate its story, thus shedding light on the broader implications of rarity and desirability in collectible markets. While such extreme valuations may seem fantastical, they also resonate with the interests of hobbyists and investors alike, showcasing the inherent unpredictability of markets that react to intangible factors such as public interest, rarity, and emotional connection to the past. Furthermore, the impact of these coins goes beyond monetary value. They represent snippets of American history and reflect the cultural and economic landscapes at the time of their minting, which is part of the allure for serious collectors who view their collections as living museums of monetary history. This 1-cent coin illustrates just how fascinating the intersection of error and value can be. It serves as a testament to the intricacies of production, human error, and unforeseen consequences that can emerge in mundane processes. Those who buy into the narrative behind such coins become part of a larger community that seeks to understand not only the inherent worth of an object but also the significance of its story, the thrill of the hunt, and the joy of preservation, keeping alive the rich tapestry of history through collectibles. Understanding that errors like those found in the 2009 penny can convert an ordinary item into a fascinating piece of art and history serves as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between intention and outcome, and invites prospective collectors to keep an eye on the mundane with a new perspective, looking for potential hidden treasures nestled within their wallets, change jars, or local coin shops. The enthusiasm surrounding collectible coins showcases a universal truth. Sometimes mistakes lead to extraordinary discoveries that redefine our understanding of value and rarity. Collectors find fulfillment not only in acquiring unique items but in sharing their knowledge, participating in discussions at coin shows, or connecting online in forums dedicated to numismatics, where they can connect with others who share their passion for these captivating stories. Each 1-cent coin carries with it a narrative, a connection to those who made it, a reflection of the times in which it was minted, and the sheer unpredictability emblematic of the journey that yields something of profound value. Thus, the story of the 2009 1-cent coin is more than an economic tale. It is a vivid illustration of how the convergence of human ingenuity, creativity, and the slight missteps of manufacturing can culminate in an item of extraordinary worth, inspiring collectors forever to search for that next amazing find, challenging all preconceived notions about what we consider valuable in the world of art, history, and beyond, as we appreciate the breathtaking tapestry of stories that the world of numismatics opens up for all of us. That notion alone is undoubtedly worth examining, as we continue to explore the depths of such extraordinary stories in the delightful world of coins, each carrying the weight of thousands of narratives forged through time, circumstance, and, at times, delightful accidents that create the unexpected gems we cherish today. Thank you for joining us in this journey through the captivating world of numismatics, where every coin has a story to tell, and where even the most unassuming penny can hold the power to astonish. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories as we continue to unearth treasures from history's vaults one coin at a time. Next 2005 1-cent USA coin, we uncover the hidden stories and astonishing facts behind the world of numismatics, and today we are diving into a truly remarkable story that revolves around an extraordinary 1-cent coin minted in the year 2005. A coin that has gained notoriety for its staggering valuation of $61 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny, produced by the US Mint, became an overnight sensation among enthusiasts and collectors, not merely for its face value of 1 cent but due to a series of profound errors and manufacturing mistakes that made it an enduring symbol of valuable collectibles in the numismatic world. As we explore this fascinating narrative, we will go through the complexities that led to such an exorbitant price tag, and we will examine how something as simple as a penny can morph into a highly sought-after artifact that commands such an exceptional value simply due to the imperfections it carries. The journey of the 2005 penny is replete with an account of unprecedented flaws that occurred during its minting process, leading to a coin that not only fascinates the eye but also ignites the imagination with its rich backstory. One of the primary errors that this penny is infamous for is the misalignment that took place during the striking of the coin. Under normal circumstances, the US Mint takes painstaking care to ensure each coin is struck with perfect alignment, But in the case of the 2005 1-cent coin, an unfortunate oversight resulted in a mispositioning of the dies. This small mistake caused part of the design to be stamped off-center, creating a dramatic visual effect that immediately attracts the attention of collectors and numismatists alike. Due to the rarity of such errors in contemporary coinage, especially for coins that are generally produced in large quantities, the misalignment of this penny transformed it from mere pocket change into a veritable treasure trove of numismatic interest. The visual allure of the misaligned design tells a story of human error. Each twist and turn becomes a captivating element that leads collectors to discover and appreciate the history encapsulated within the coin itself. As we dissect what makes this particular 2005 penny so markedly valuable, we must also consider the implications of the broader minting environment during that year, where the coins were produced swiftly to meet an increasing demand for currency. The US Mint was experiencing high production volumes as they churned out various types of denominations, and it is precisely this scenario that can lead to lax quality control and the potential for errors to slip through unnoticed. In this particular case, the rush to meet demand may have resulted in some corners being cut, paving the way for mistakes that would ultimately elevate the coin's worth. This environment is critical to understanding why the misaligned design, while problematic for traditional minting standards, is seen as a goldmine for collectors eager to own a piece of coinage history. Additionally, beyond just an off-center strike, there were reports of blank planches being fed into the coin press inadvertently, resulting in some of these coins being struck with absent or incomplete designs. The effect is akin to a blank canvas that some artists prize for its potential. These incomplete strikes not only represent a flaw but also give birth to uniqueness, which is an essential trait valued in the world of collecting. Consequently, the incomplete designs found on the 2005 penny create a narrative that captures the zeitgeist of its production, with collectors eager to behold and celebrate the mistakes that rendered the coins extraordinary. It is this blend of rarity, imperfection, and storytelling that turns a forgotten piece of change into an object of fascination and value, dramatically lifting its perceived worth from a mere cent to an astonishing 61 million. It is also essential to discuss the impact of hoarding and the discovery of these flawed coins on the market for collectors, investors, and hoarders alike. As news of misproduced coins circulates, many people begin to comb through their spare change, looking for their own hidden gems, feeding into the excitement and demand within the numismatic community. The thrill of searching through hundreds, if not thousands, of pennies may lead to discovering that elusive 2005 1-cent coin exhibiting mistaken production, prompting both seasoned collectors and novice enthusiasts to take to online forums and local coin shows, perpetuating discussions over rarities and the market's dynamics. What also adds to the intrigue is that the journey of each such misaligned penny is often accompanied by validation from experts who authenticate these coins, providing a sort of legitimacy that bolsters their value, as buyers are increasingly cautious when investing substantial sums. It is this delicate balance of expert verification, combined with personal fascination, that creates a vibrant marketplace where errors like those of the 2005 penny hold immense power over perception and worth among collectors. Furthermore, we must consider how the storytelling aspect of such coins plays a critical role in their valuation. This phenomena encapsulates the consumer perception of value intertwined with emotional narratives around historical context, rarity, and the joy of discovery that accompanies collecting coins like the 2005 penny. The narrative surrounding this specific penny becomes more than an accounting of errors. It transforms into a living, breathing story that mirrors themes of chance, luck, and the unforeseen nature of the world, rendering it especially significant to those who covet it. This perspective opens the door to a richer understanding of how a community of collectors approaches items like the 2005 cent. What might seem like a simple coin can quickly morph into a vessel for engaging dialogue about historical changes in currency, manufacturing techniques, and the sheer accidental beauty of imperfection within a highly regarded collectible. As we delve deeper into the idiosyncrasies of errant coins, it is fascinating to consider that these quirks spark opportunities for educational discussions in coin shows, online gatherings, and among friends, as their stories revive the allure of history through the tangible medium of currency. It showcases how, within the broader spectrum of collecting, the human experience is woven through each thread, celebrating what once was and uncovering what could be, an important reminder of the joys found not just in ownership but in shared experiences that bring like-minded enthusiasts together, united by a simple but impactful penny. Collecting errors takes on an almost alchemical quality. The mundane transforms into the extraordinary as individuals seek out the extraordinary consequences wrought from mistakes, as if these imperfections serve as a metaphor for the human condition itself, the quest for perfection marred by inevitable error yet bringing forth beauty, uniqueness, and connectedness in a world that is often chaotic. This beautiful metaphor resonates deeply within the community, establishing bonds that stem from a shared love for the fascinating intersection of history, artistry, and the unpredictable nature of human craftsmanship, which adds another layer of complexity when examining the emotional charge behind a coin valued at $61 million. A token's value is consequently not just derived from its physical attributes but is enriched by the commitment of its custodians who lovingly tend to their collections, retelling the stories behind each piece that resides within their holdings. Additionally, the juxtaposition of a basic 1-cent coin against its incredible price point invites a broader dialogue about what we deem valuable in our lives, as collectors ponder the notions of worth, not just in monetary terms but in the sentiment that is rooted in history, nostalgia, and shared experiences that accompany each piece of currency. Collectors often become storytellers, forging connections through their collections, and the 2005 penny exemplifies how even the most trivial items can encapsulate rich narratives that span generations and contemplate the curious interplay of fate, chance, and sheer chance that knit our collective human experience together. As we conclude our exploration into the enchanting saga of the 2005 penny and its remarkable valuation of $61 million due to its errors and misprints, we celebrate how these stories breathe life into our understanding of collectibles, leading us to recognize that treasures can emerge from even the most unexpected places. Whether you are searching for the next rare find at your local coin shop or simply curious about the wonders of numismatics, the story of the 2005 penny is a powerful reminder that true value lies not solely in money but in the tales we share, the connections we forge, and the history we uncover together. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of numismatics and the extraordinary fate of the 2005 1-cent coin. If you found it as fascinating as we did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more remarkable stories that shine a light on the hidden gems around us, one fascinating coin at a time. Thank you for being part of our journey through this captivating world, where every penny has a story just waiting to be told. Last 2001 cent USA coin, we explore the captivating world of coin collecting and the incredible stories behind the treasures that can change lives, fortunes, and perspectives. Today, we are diving deep into the astonishing tale of a 1-cent coin minted in the year 2000 that has become nothing short of a numismatic legend, with a valuation soaring to an astronomical $157 million because of a series of remarkable errors and mistakes during its minting process. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny, which would typically be worth just 1 cent, has transformed into an extraordinary artifact of immense value and intrigue, captivating collectors and investors around the globe. The journey of the 2001 cent coin is a fascinating intersection of human error, unexpected outcomes, and the magic that can emerge from seemingly mundane processes. To understand how this coin attained such staggering valuation, we must first examine the intricate details of its minting process and the key mistakes that contributed to its unique allure. The errors that occurred during the production of the 2000 penny can be attributed to a combination of factors, including malfunctioning minting machinery and lapses in quality control that resulted in a number of significant misprints. These errors are highly sought after in the numismatic community because they defy conventional expectations for currency production, where precision and uniformity are the norm. In this particular case, what should have been a perfectly minted penny became a symbol of unpredictability and rarity, capturing the attention of collectors far and wide who are always on the lookout for unusual and unique pieces. One of the most notable errors with the 2000 penny is the remarkable example of the wide AM variety. This error arises from the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side of the coin, positioning it widely rather than in the traditional manner. This subtle difference might seem minimal to the average observer, but for die-hard collectors and numismatists, it represents a substantial distinction that enhances the rarity of the coin, elevating its value. The wide AM variety has become something of a holy grail among collectors, with enthusiasts and investors alike scouring coin rolls, mint sets, and penny jars in hopes of finding this elusive piece. The vast differences between the standard minting and the wide AM era illustrate the vast spectrum of what can exist within coin production, and how slight variations can drastically alter the perceived value and desirability of a piece. Additionally, the 2000 penny has also been subjected to other errors that have significantly contributed to its startling valuation. Variants such as the close AM version of the same penny further serve to mystify collectors, as the proximity of the letters A and M is indicative of different dies used in production, reflecting the sophisticated yet unpredictable nature of the minting process itself. Collectors find themselves drawn into the nuances of these variations, eager to distinguish between the minor yet impactful differences that can dictate the worth of their beloved coins. Every misprint and error tells a story, and in the case of the 2000 penny, the story is not only about the coin itself but also about the broader historical context in which it was minted, leading us to contemplate the larger significance of coin collecting as a hobby and an investment. In addition to die misalignment and spacing errors, certain 2000 pennies have been found with what numismatists refer to as double strikes. Double strikes occur when a coin is struck by the minting die multiple times before it is ejected, resulting in the appearance of overlapping designs that create unique and intriguing visual effects. These double-strike coins further establish the extraordinary nature of the 2000 penny, as each example manifests its uniqueness through the distinctive characteristics born from the minting process that will never be replicated again. Additionally, when coins are mistakenly fed into the minting process multiple times, they can emerge with various levels of distortion, providing collectors with a range of aesthetically varied pieces, all stemming from the initial error. The rich tapestry woven through these mistakes embodies both the culture of mistakes made within craftsmanship and the unforeseen wonders that emerge from such accidents. Another captivating category of error for the 2000 penny comes from die deterioration leading to altered appearances. Over time, the dies used to strike coins can wear down, resulting in coins that feature faded designs, missing elements, or unusual textures. For the 2000 penny, examples of this kind of error emphasize just how extraordinary the intersection between manufacturing and artistry can be. Each faded component breathes life into the narrative and gives collectors another avenue to explore, appreciate, and cherish within their growing collections. Collectors value stories as much as they value the coins, and the journey behind the 2000 penny brims with excitement, opportunity, and the unexpected complexities of minting practices at the turn of the millennium. The emergence of the 2001 cent coin as a collectible phenomenon has created an incredibly vibrant market where enthusiasts come together to share insights, research findings, and the latest developments within the hobby. Rare coin shows regularly feature displays highlighting error coins, including the fabled 2000 penny, drawing in both seasoned collectors and curious newcomers who wish to learn more about the fascinating world of coins. These events foster a sense of community among hobbyists, with participants excitedly discussing their stories, anecdotes, and personal journeys of discovery as they navigate the thrilling and intricate maze of numismatics. The buzz surrounding the 2001 cent coin further underscores how human connectivity and interaction thrive in our shared passions, and that the intrigue surrounding this penny has expanded beyond mere valuation to encompass rich narratives, fun experiences, and deep-seated connections within the collecting culture. As the popularity of error coins like the 2000 penny continues to rise, it creates new opportunities for passionate collectors to engage with the marketplace, driving the desire to explore forums, attend conventions, and participate in online communities focused on the historical significance and quality of these unique pieces. Moreover, endless conversations spring up around where to find, identify, and authenticate the elusive 2000 penny, forging a robust ecosystem of knowledge that permeates the community. Because collectors invest not only money but also time, effort, and intellectual curiosity into their pursuits, they cultivate a culture that appreciates the detail-rich stories behind era coins and learns from shared discoveries, which, in turn, enhances the overall appreciation for the value of each unique piece traded in the marketplace. Alongside the growth of the community, we see the market itself expanding in fascinating ways. Auction houses have begun to spotlight exceptional coins, including our beloved 2000 penny, and collectors often express their excitement to see how financial incentives drive the value of rarities upward, compelling them to keep their eyes peeled for errors in their currency. The notion of an item possessing $1 million price tag is awe-inspiring and creates a tangible connection to the thrill of possibility that awaits those taking the time to cultivate their collecting habits. Simultaneously, as stories about immense valuations circulate throughout online forums and social media, hobbyists are reminded of the transformative potential currency can hold when steeped in rich histories and compelling anecdotes. As they learn from each other, the conversation flows about what constitutes rarity, what drives desirability, and how each coin connects to the broader history of money itself, allowing collectors to appreciate both the financial investment and the journey they embark on as they gain knowledge through the hobby. While the 2001 cent coin is but one of many era coins produced throughout history, it holds a unique position in the landscape of numismatics. Its valuation, driven by the errors that have emerged from the minting process, serves as a prime example of how mistakes create opportunities to examine and appreciate our shared heritage through currency. It begs the question of how pure chance can result in a coin worth $157 million, a situation that captures the imagination as it melds the mundane with the extraordinary. Collectors and investors understand that behind each seemingly flawed coin is a world of possibilities and stories that transcend the limitations of traditional currency, inviting contemplation of what it means to find beauty in imperfection. Through careful study and the mechanisms by which these coins are valued, enthusiasts embrace the thrill of possibility, the connection forged through shared passions, and the prospect of uncovering rare treasures among their everyday lives. The story of the 2000 penny becomes not only about its economic worth but also a profound reminder of how unforeseen circumstances, combined with curiosity, can transform ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. In a world characterized by constant change and exploration of history, the 2001 cent coin stands as a testament to the beauty of discovery, inviting enthusiasts to reflect on the balance of craftsmanship, creativity, and community as they engage with one of life's simplest yet most profound embodiments of heritage and value. As we finish our exploration of the astonishing tale of the 2001 cent coin, we encourage you to cherish,